J. I'm a brand according to what retail say. Yeah, my tours be selling out on pre-sale day. Plus I got the title Queen Street, press replay. Testify for my nigga to the DA face. One time
in depth and slow with that. Sometimes you guys say that I go a little fast, and I just try to do that to save up on time. But you want slower, so I'm gonna give you slower. First thing we're gonna do is put on some foundation. The foundation that I'll be using today is the Becca Ultimate, y'all, I hate saying this mess, the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. Lord Jesus. It looks like this. It retails for about, I think, $40 or $45, somewhere around that range. I got it from Sephora. This is like my favorite foundation now. I kind of let go of my MAC Studio Fix. I've been using MAC Studio Fix since 6th grade. I cannot talk today, but I've been using this, and the only bad thing I can say about this is that you don't know when you're finished with it. It just kind of comes surprise, like pump pump, oh voila, you ain't got no more foundation left. So I'm going to go in with that, and I always just use one pump of this stuff. So take your foundation, and you're gonna want to put your foundation on however you do that. I usually use a beauty blender, a wet clean beauty blender by Real Techniques. It's my favorite. I usually start off in the apples of my cheeks and pull down from there. Did you see how far along one pump got me of that stuff? I am in love. So once you have your foundation, preferably liquid or cream. I don't know what is wrong with me tonight, y'all. It's like 12 a.m. in the morning. Maybe I'm tired. The neighbors need to get their dogs. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them. Anyway. Next thing we are going to take, I usually take a powder just to kind of set that a little bit, and I'm going to be going in with my MAC Studio Fix in the NC45, just like the concealer we just used. Not too much, because I found if I use too much of this stuff, I turn orange. So remember, liquid and then powder to set. After we do that, you are going to want to grab your concealer. The concealer that I'm using is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's about $29 and get it from Sephora. I am in the color Caramel. Take your concealer and just go in. I create like an upside down triangle, you can say, like that, right under my eyes. So we're going to do both eyes, and then the bridge of your nose, and then your chin, and one for the Cupid's bow, which is right in between your nose and your lips right here. I'm going to take the same beauty blender by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to use this flat side, and I'm really going to get in there. And I'm just going to pull it back towards my sideburns. And for the chin, I just pull it down. Now we are going to set all of this. I'm going to be using the Ben Nye Banana Powder mixed with the Laura Mercier powder. Because I'm colored, the Ben Nye gives me a flashback and I look a little yellow, but for my people who are Caucasian and white who watch me, the Ben Nye will be perfect for you. For my people of color, like me, a little mixture would be good. And for my people who are darker than me, I recommend Sacha Buttercup and Laura Mercier. Leave the Ben Nye alone. It's not going to do you any justice. So I'm going to grab one of these sponges that you can get from any department store, and first I'm going to use the Ben Nye powder. And I'm going to put it right under my eye, just like that. And I only use the Ben Nye powder for my under eye. I'm not going to use it everywhere just because, like I said, it just gives me a flashback. For the Laura Mercier, I can heavily apply that places because it's translucent and it's actually going to leave. So we're going to do that for the chin, Cupid's bow, and the nose. You can do the forehead. I kind of tend to leave my forehead alone. I just do it up from the nose and that's it. But it's all in just how you want your face to look. So I just let that sit for a minute. Usually I don't let it sit for too long while I bake this. We are going to go in with the darker color to get our cheekbones snatched, honeys. So I go in with the LA Pro Grow Concealer, and this is in the color Dark Cocoa, and it looks like this. You can get this from any beauty supply. For my people of color, for my people who are not of color, my white girls out there, yes, you can go to the Black Beauty Supplies and they will have this for cheaper. Do not order this stuff online. Don't order it online. Just go to the beauty supply where your black friends get their hair and stuff from and get some of this. So we're just going to squeeze a little. It has an applicator and an indicator. I have high cheekbones, so you can tell where my cheekbones start. But for some people who don't know, you're going to suck in your cheeks and you'll be able to see where your cheekbones start. So just do a little bit and stop like right here. Don't go all the way down because we're just going to blend that. Now I'm going to take my brand new Morphe R5 brush. It's dirty because I did my makeup earlier today. And I'm just going to blend that in. We're going to go up and down like that. And I'm kind of going to circle it some. My hair is everywhere, y'all. Little circles like that. And then we're going to do the other side. Just make sure you don't have any harsh lines. Alright, honeys, after that we are going to take off all of this stuff that got me looking like a ghost. And I usually use my foundation brush, the powder brush that I use, to just take this off. Just in case I left it on for too long, I could just go back in with the powder. And usually for this one, I swipe upwards how the powder is laying. You don't want to go down or like that. You're going to swipe it upwards. So you might want to put your other hand right here to block your hair. And just swipe it all up. You're going to do the same for the other side. Okay, this part is optional, but I do love it. You might want to add it in. We are going to be using our bronzer. So get a bronzer. Oh my gosh, I know y'all hear those dogs. Like, that's so disrespectful. Like, you know, it's like 12 in the morning. Why do you have your dogs out barking? Like, people really irk me. And people ask me, Imani, what's wrong with your anger? No, people are stupid. That's what's wrong. Okay. Little rant. I'm going to be using, I know you guys have seen me use this plenty of times before, but this is bronzer from The Body Shop, and I still don't know what it's called. Oh my gosh. Brush on bronze. I call them bronzer beads because they're like little beads, but it has some little shimmer in it. So we're going to go in with the Morphe E3 brush. I just dip it in there once And we're just gonna follow right on top of that dark that we put on our cheekbones, on top of it, like a little above it. We're just gonna make a C shape, just like that, going up towards our eyebrows. Okay, you're gonna dip it once more. And you're gonna do the same thing for the other side. Remember, C shaped. I have a lot of baby hair, so I have to like start up here sometime, but alrighty. Now we're going to pick out a blush. You guys know I'm going to be probably using my favorite blush by MAC. It's called Breezy. Easy breezy beautiful CoverGirl. This brush is beautiful. This blush is beautiful, you guys. Go pick this up because I feel like it looks good on virtually any skin tone. I'm going to go in. Y'all can tell this is my blush brush, can't y'all? I'm going to go in with the Morphe 527 brush. Usually my brushes are clean. Don't judge me. I did my makeup before. And I'm just going to dab it twice because this brush is it's just intense. So on top of the bronzer, a little bit above, that's where we're going to put our blush. So we're stacking. We did the dark contour and then the bronzer, and now we're going to do the blush. Just kind of pat. You don't want to go overboard. It's easy to go overboard. Hard. We're going to be using some highlighter, and y'all know I like to glow. My highlight is always popping. And I'm going to give you the secret to that. I use 2 highlighters and 2 highlighters only. These are my go-to highlighters. I use them every time I beat my face. We have Wisp by ColourPop. ColourPop is the stuff. I've been with ColourPop since no one knew them. This is called Wisp, don't forget it. And then we have Champagne Pop, the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop, and Becca, by Becca. These are the 2 highlights we're going to use. First, you are going to grab a blending brush. Okay, some people make mistakes when they put on their highlighter and they don't use a blending brush. We're going to use a blending brush. This is how you get it to be intense. This is how you glow, okay? So, we're going to open up that ColourPop and you're going to swirl your brush just like this. Get it all in there because ColourPop is a cream. And then you're going to close it back up because it dries up fast. And on top of the blush, we are going to put the highlight. You're going to swirl it just like you did to get the product. Look at that. Melting. What? Oh gosh, y'all. And you're going to do the same for the other side. We're probably going to have to get some more product. And then you're going to get the Cupid's bow. Just going to place some right there. And then on your nose. You're going to place some on your nose, right on the point. Just like that. Now we are going to take our Becca Champagne Pop. Thanks Jaclyn Hill for this. I love you, girl. And we are going to take a fan brush. Oh, I forgot to tell you my blending brush, you guys. This was a Morphe M501 brush. Everyone needs this brush. This brush is a lifesaver. Now we're going to take our fan brush, which is a Morphe M310. And you can tell I always we're just going to dab it. You don't need much, just a little bit. And we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to sweep up. So you go sweep up, and like that. See how fast I did it? It was just boom, 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 boom. Not too much because I'm glowing. Last but not least, I like to say this for last, we're going to do the nose. Because sometimes when you contour, you mess up your eyebrows. You might want to go back in and do the beginning of your eyebrows again, which is perfectly fine. That's why I'll always do the nose last. Set brow. and just come down. This is the finishing look. Now after you contour, glowing. After you contour, you can, you know, do an eyeshadow look, put on some lip stuff, but this is where the video ends. Just eyebrows and contour today, you guys. But do not forget to thumbs up this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I love you guys so much. And I want to share 2 finishing sprays with you guys because I'm in love with these finishing sprays. Funny because I always buy the small ones. I haven't got around to getting the bigger ones. But these are the 2, and they're both by Urban Decay. One is the All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, long lasting, and the other one is the De-Slick Matte Setting Spray, Oil Control. You mix these 2 up, y'all. This will get All Nighter for partying and De-Slick. I have to use both because, like I said, I have very oily skin. By the end of the day, it looks like I've ran a marathon and I'm sweating. My skin is so oily that people would think that I'm sweating sometimes. Yeah, like no kidding. And I was just like, oh no, my skin is oily. That's just what happens. So do not forget, the purple one is the All Nighter and the gray one is the De-Slick. And the gray one for my vegans, this product is actually a vegan product. So if you're vegan and you only do stuff that are for vegans, of course, that's called being vegan, then you would just be using this one. But both of them are just beautiful together. They're made for each other. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I saw you guys requested this on Snapchat. I told you guys if you would message me yes please, then I would do it. So, love you.